Estella, a small child, was born in 1964 with half black, half white hair. She has always been passionately artistic and very combative. She is called Cruella by her mother, Catherine, who observes her. Estella is brought by Catherine to a private school where she makes a behavior commitment. Her sole companion is a girl named Anita Darling, along with a dog she discovers and named Buddy, since the other kids tease her for having long hair. Estella gets expelled from the school after making a lot of trouble there. Catherine laments their predicament and goes to her boss, who is throwing a winter party at their estate, Alma Hall, to seek for assistance. Estella is told by Catherine to remain in the vehicle, but she briefly exits to take in the celebration. Estella, who has always loved fashion, and Buddy sneaks inside the estate, where Estella is amazed by all the gowns and outfits for the gala. Unfortunately, Buddy leaves, and after Estella goes after him, John and Violet finds her. After eluding him, Estella is pursued by 3 nasty Dalmatians along with Buddy. While Catherine is speaking with Baroness von Hellman, her boss, Estella dashes outdoor. Estella sees the Dalmatians, sprints by her and jump on Catherine, pushing her over the edge of a cliff to her death. As the partygoers head outside to investigate, the Baroness lies and says Catherine was attempting to solicit money from her. Estella rides on a garbage truck and runs with Buddy. When Estella arrives at the Regent's Park in London, where she had intended to go with her mother, she notices that the necklace she was supposed to wear is gone. The following morning, 2 mischievous lads, brother Horace and Jasper Burden, together with their one-eyed dog Wink, discovered her dozing by the fountain. When they run upon Estella, they are attempting to steal from the fountain, where an officer finds them. The 3 flee together after Jasper decides he doesn't have a family. Jasper advises Horace to keep Estella around, since having a girl can make her look like an innocent diversion to individuals they want to plunder. Estella arrives at the guy's refuge. Estella dyes her hair in order to fit in with the plan and blame him. 10 years later, Estella still commits crimes alongside Horace and Jasper in order to support Buddy and Wink as well as herself. Estella keeps developing her ideas for clothing. Jasper observes Estella was constantly gazing towards the Liberty Department store downtown, so the brother decided to surprise her with a job there for her birthday. She is quite appreciative of them. Estella starts out as a cleaning assistant for Gerard, a lousy employer at Liberty. He treats Estella horribly and never offers her an opportunity to share her opinion. Jasper and Horace bring her lunch, and Horace worries that the establishment may be looted. However, Estella wants to work honestly, and when the garbage bag she is carrying tears, the rubbish spills out upon her. She is then brought inside by Gerard, who instructs her to clean all night. That evening, she breaks into his office and takes a bottle of vodka before seeing the window exhibit, which Estella finds repulsive. Horace, Jasper, and other customers may be seen viewing the exhibit as Estella awoke hungover outside the window. Estella had drastically altered it to reflect her personal style. Gerard notices Estella and is ready to fire her before learning that the store's owner, the Baroness, is on her way. Horace and Jasper steal Gerard's wallet and several items when Estella hides with them. The window displays, which the Baroness enjoys, prompt her to inquire about its creator. When Gerard accuses Estella of being the offender and threatens to fire her, she orders her aide, Jeffrey, to give Estella her business card instead. With the bonus, Estella celebrates her promotion by leaving. Estella starts creating clothing designs and ideas for House of Baroness. She rapidly realizes that the Baroness is a cold, heartless person who solely criticizes the work of her clients and has somewhat psychopathic characteristics, as seen by the use of a razor to shave Estella's designed sleeves as a lack of concern after inadvertently nicking Estella's hand. After work, she visits a store run by Artie, who rapidly becomes friends with Estella because he appreciates his sense of style. In the window, she also spots a crimson garment produced by Baroness. Estella demonstrates to the Baroness that she has a true appetite for fashion during her time at work. Estella, despite the Baroness insisting that the necklace is a family treasure, alters her attitude towards her when she notices that she is wearing her mother's jewelry. Estella develops a total loathing for the Baroness as she claims that a former employee attempts to rob her before falling over a cliff. Estella tells Horace and Jasper the information, sensing a chance of committing a theft, given that the Baroness will be hosting a gala soon. To prepare for the theft, Estella memorizes the Baroness's schedule as well as how the guards operate. She knows that she will be recognized if she tries to attempt, but she knows someone who can arrive. On the eve of the gala, Hoas and Jasper breaks into the structure while posing as pest control technicians and using Wick as a rat stand-in. The theft then starts as Jasper moves towards the security cameras. At order to seem like Cruella and wear the Baroness's clothing that she was at Artie's shop. Estella removes her wig and keeps her natural hair. Everyone in attendance, even the usually disdainful Baroness, is stunned by her. Anita, a journalist who recognizes Estella by her hair, is also watching and in awe. Before taking a seat next to the Baroness, Estella has seduced the guards. Hoas discovers the safe empty when he goes to open it with the necklace, and Estella notices that the Baroness is wearing it. Jasper releases some rats into the gathering just as the Baroness notices that Cruella is trespassing, creating a distraction that enables Estella to snag the necklace from the Baroness and give it to Buddy. Unfortunately, when the Baroness's Dalmatians arrive, one of them tries to take Buddy's toy back, but eats it instead. Estella notices that the Baroness is commanding the dog with a whistle, much as she did when Catherine perished, indicating that she intended for the dog to murder Catherine. Estella acquires a car to escape with the Batmans and dead pet when their truck is towed. Estella halts and breaks down in tears about her boss killing her mother. The following morning, Estella remains in the role of Cruella, instructs Hoas and Jasper to take the Baroness's dog so one of them might transmit the necklace. Then, still dressed as Cruella, Estella travels to Anita's place of employment and requests that she spread the news about her own deeds. While the merchants are getting bad, Hoas and Jasper come upon them. They use Wick as bait to entice the Dalmatians out so they can be loaded onto the vehicle. Soon after, Cruella starts to interrupt more of the Baroness's event, and after Anita writes about it in the newspaper, Cruella becomes a fashion icon, thoroughly upstaged and overshadowing the Baroness. She becomes increasingly upset, firing at Attorney General Rogers for not getting Cruella jailed, and that asks Estella to come up with a new look for a presentation of her upcoming spring collection. The Baroness is obviously fascinated with the outfit that Estella makes after ordering a unique material, even if she intends to claim credit for it. The Baroness had her gown kept in a top secret vault after Estella and Hoas and Jasper break into the house of Baroness and cause a ruckus to make it look as though Cruella had attempted to break in. At home, Hoas and Jasper's relationship with Estella is starting to suffer as a result of her increasingly constant conduct. The Baroness holds a spring collection show, but when they open the vault, a swarm of moths fly out, having torn through almost all the dresses. This is because the material with which Estella made her dress were special cocoons. Outside, Hoas and Jasper, accompanied by Artie, put on a real show where Artie sings "I Wanna Be Your Dogger" and Cruella emerges with a dress of a Dalmatian fur, leading the Baroness to think that Cruella killed her dogs. Returning home, Estella discovers Hoas and Jasper bound and gagged after the Baroness, and our goons figure out Cruella was Estella. In order to implicate Hoas and Jasper for Cruella's death in the fire, the henchmen seized Estella and tied her to a chair. Despite the Baroness not knowing who Estella is talking about right away, the Baroness is indicated to have killed others by Estella's response that she knows the Baroness killed her mother. She abandons Estella along with Buddy and Wick to burn, but Estella notices a shadow creature pushing her. As the building burns down, rumor that Cruella has passed away has spread. Buddy, Wick, Estella, and the Dalmatians that are still alive awake in John's home. He gives her Catherine's necklace, which to Estella's amusement indicates a key to a box and also informs her that it has been properly cleaned. Estella's birth certificate is included within the packages. The Baroness is Estella's real biological mother, John then says. The Baroness orders John to have Estella killed when she was born because she believed that becoming a mother would hamper her career, despite the fact that the Barons did desire children. However, John instead found Catherine and delivered Estella to her so that she might be nurtured correctly. Estella steals a motorbike from a delivery boy as she flees in shock. She rides back to Regent Park where she addresses this space as Catherine. While she is in disbelief at being lied to about Catherine not being her mother, she still viewed her as such and now decides to embrace her new identity as Cruella, born brilliant, bad, and a little bit mad. Wick is left inside the police station while Estella uses a vehicle to smash down the front of the building and obtain the keys to Hoas and Jasper's cell. They fight, but they still hate Estella for the way she treated them. They return to John's house, where she revealed that the Baroness is actually her biological mother, where she identifies Horace and Jasper as her in-laws. The final strategy to overthrow the Baroness is subsequently devised, and Estella later asks Artie for assistance. Estella enjoys the sound of the Baroness Panther de Vile automobile when House returns with it. All the guests at the Baroness' next gala are donning wigs in resemblance of Cruella de Vil. The Baroness is distracted long enough for Estella to retrieve her dog Whistle when she grabs a pin to poke her with. She uses it to lead the Dalmatian to the cliffside outdoor. People are gathered by Horace, Jasper, Artie, and John to begin leaving the building after convincing the Dalmatians to follow her orders. Estella tells the Baroness she is a daughter. Once more, the Baroness praises Estella's abilities and acts as though she wants to co-own the company with her. In reality, she pushes Estella over the brick as she comes up to hug her. Everyone sees this right as the cops show there, and the Baroness is powerless to hide it. Fortunately, Estella was ready for this, and she stops falling with a parachute. Cruella shows up as the Baroness is being taken into custody, shocking everyone. Through narrator Estella, it is revealed that Cruella received her mother's money since her mother left Cruella her will despite knowing the Baroness would attempt to kill her. After holding Estella's burial, Cruella returns to the estate, renames it Hell Hall after dropping the man from Hellman. She also brings along Buddy, Wig, and the freshly acquired Dalmatians. Cruella informs the brothers that she has some major ideas in store with John and Artie as part of the team. Pongo, a Dalmatian puppy, is left by Cruella at Roger's house during the credits, while Pedia is left at Artie's house. The enduring theme song for Cruella de Vil is being written by Roger, who is now a songwriter. You have made it this far. In appreciation, please like, subscribe, watch other recap, and share with your loved ones.